Hello. In this lecture, we are going to activate this search tab so that the user could also search from this block. So back to editor, you can see we got the search tab in our list items right after list items, and you can also see the name of the search button to be search button, and the name of our field is search. So we need to add the query to this search button. So as you can see, this button has the name of search button, so we need to grab this one. So moving down right in the PHP scope where we extracted our post, I'm gonna add one if condition here, and I'm gonna say that by using isSet function. So we will say that if this search button is set by using the super global of get, so we are saying that if this search button is set, then you should do this amount of code in which we are going to write our query. So if this search button is set, then you should add one variable of search here, and this search variable will be equal to the name of our input field. And as you can see, we got this input field of search. This input field has the name of search, this one. So we need to grab this one, move down, and we have to get this input field by super global of get, in which we are going to pass this input field name, and that is search. So we are going to say that if the search button is clicked, then you should make the input field with this variable of search and construct our query. So we are going to say that the view query will be equal to one new query. So select static from the table of admin underscore panel. Now we have to construct our query according to the search button. So we are not sure the user is going to enter which thing here. The user can add 2018, or he can add this error, or he can add this may, or he can search for trending, or search for whole other query. So we need to grab all the columns of our table, and we have to match the user query according to our things of table. So select static from admin panel, then there will be where clause, and this where clause will be quite long. So we are going to say that where date time is like the query which the user is going to enter. So we are going to enter this variable right here. And one more thing, this is the like operator of SQL, and it's very popular when you have to grab the exact amount of code from your database. So let's make it to next line. Also this where clause. So where datetime is like this search, so we need to add the percentage sign before and ending of this search variable. So this percentage sign means if there is whole phrase in my date and time, like if there is May 19 and the user search for 2017, so it means that this May 19 will be the percentage, this percentage is May 19, and this search will be the one 2000, and this percentage will be means anything. So this percentage means that 0 or more characters, and the search will mean according to the search of the user that he going to enter by the input field. So we are going to say that where date time like anything before the input field or after the input field, just give me the exact result where you find this search. So also we have to add it for other column as well. So ending the or statement, then we are going to add the like operator for our next title. So or title is like this search again, then we are going to say that category is like this search, then we are going to say that lastly post is like this search, and semicolon at the end. So we are searching some particular phrase which the user is going to enter in our column of date time, title, category or post. So we are saying here where daytime is like the search the user is going to enter, or the title is going to like the search the user is going to enter, or the category is like the search the user is going to enter, or post like the search the user is going to enter. This is just the SQL. Now saving this one. So we said that if the button is set, then you should apply this view query, and else if the button is not set, then you should have this view query. So this else ending will be here. So if the search button is set, then our query will be this view query, or else the query will be this one. Then we are going to just extract the data according to the view query, whether it's this search one or the regular one. Now saving this one, we didn't add the percentage sign before or ending. I told you that if you are not going to enter these percentage sign, then it's going to find out the exact post or title which you are going to search for. So we need to add these percentage sign. Then it will be search any type of specific word in our database of table. Now saving this one, looks good now. Refreshing the page to be blog.php. We got the normal blog. So if I search for this word of giant, now you can see we only extracted the post in which the giant is held. So in case if I search for some new post and open the blog.php file, and you can see we got this Jazib Akram right here. So if I search for just the Akram one, you can see we got this post. If I search for PHP, you can see we got this post. If I search for this exact time, you can see we got this time. So if I search for Java, you can see this one has the category of Java. That's why this one is here in our search results. So if I refresh this page, you can see we got only Java as a category in just the one post, and that is just this one. So it means that this search button is working perfectly. So we did just the simple thing here. We said that if this search button is set, then our query will be this one, and if this search button is not set, else we are going to make this view query. And this is the ending of our this else right here. If you are not familiar with many SQL statement, I have a great ultimate course on SQL, ultimate SQL and database concepts. You can find it on my website of jazibakram.com, or you can find it on Udemy as well. So if you are short of SQL concepts and learn about SQL concepts in very short time, then you should see my course of ultimate SQL and database concepts.